Here to tell us more is Olaf Böhnke from the European Council on Foreign Relations. Welcome to Made in Germany. Thank you for being our guest. Is this push for privatization really a good idea?
To be very honest, I have my doubts because the conditions at the moment are in the baddest shape, I think. So we have a major loss of trust on both sides. So Greek people lost trust and hope in a way in their own economy. So the creditors lost hope in the case. So I'm looking forward into a very bad scenario. I think so. The 50 billion are an illusion.
Let's talk about those 50 billion. Does Greece even have 50 billion euros worth of assets to sell here?
It depends how you calculate this. So of course you could on paper say this is so the worth and the wealth is and this or that numbers. But as I said, so the conditions at the moment are that we really are facing a situation where the cheapest bet maybe get the deal, and I don't really see how they can ever achieve this 50 billions because so. If you don't buy, so it's like on a flea market, you get to Greece actually and say, okay, so give me a good price. And they say, no, but we have to achieve 50 billion, so nobody will buy for that. So
it sounds like you're saying Athens isn't going to be able to get a fair price for its commodities.
No, if you look into the history of this privatization fund, it was originated in 2011. In 2011, we already talked about 50 billion, and by today, they achieved 4 billion. So there's a major deficit, and I don't understand why they came up with this number again.
The Greek government really has its back up against the wall here, though. How ironic is it that the leftist Syriza government is the one that has to push this privatization through?
Yeah, this is exactly sort of how you can see how desperate they are. It was not their free and fair choice. The Prime Minister Tsipras made it quite clear in the vote in the evening Wednesday a week ago when he said, so I have to present this to the parliament, but I'm not behind it. So it's not what we imagined and what we hoped for. And so therefore you can see there's a major lack of ownership. And so that's, I think, the basis for a very miscalculated deal.
What's on the auction block here? What's for sale?
Yeah, so we've seen this. So we're talking about harbors, about airports. We're talking about hundreds and thousands of buildings which are owned by the government. But they tried to sell them already since years, and they did not achieve any major deal. So I really have my doubts that these kind of assets are very attractive.
At the same time, we just heard that the German transit company Fraport wants to buy something in Greece. What are the other potential buyers here in this scenario?
Yeah, so we are talking about the harbor in Piraeus, and Piraeus has a Chinese competitor, so they already rented the harbor. They will now buy it. So we are talking about Russian companies who are trying to buy infrastructure in the energy market. So there are interests from all over the world. But again, the question is, will they really pay the price which the government has to present to the Troika? I have my doubts.
You can sell anything if the price is right. Stay here for a moment. We're going to come right back to you.